on, everybody? No Beard GoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Some News, baby. Normally, Farm Some News on the weekend is just a weekly review video. However, today we've got so much information to talk about, I had to make an entire video just on the new stuff. And in that new stuff, we have 13 modders to talk about, including a bunch of updates, big things happening, and some mods that have been released. So let's jump right in. Starting off today with custom modding and their John Deere 4940 self-propelled sprayer, which has officially been sent out for testing for all platforms. It's been over 2 months since we saw anything on this mod, and boom, just like that, it's with Giants for testing. So I guess the wait is almost over. We don't really know a whole lot about the mod, at least for Farm Sim 22. However, I imagine the specs haven't changed much since FS19. Back then, this costed you $195,000 at 340 horsepower with 32 mile per hour max speed or 50 kilometer per hour max speed. It did feature a full-time four-wheel drive system and had multiple different wheel and tire options. It came with 2 attachments. We had a boom sprayer and a dry box. The sprayer had a capacity of 4,542 liters with a working width of 36 meters. And I don't have any notes actually on the dry box capacity, but I think it was somewhere around 8,000, maybe 10,000 liters, something like that. The mod is currently with Giants, waiting testing with a few other things, like their John Deere 8R series, the AGCO Vario 1000 tractor, John Deere 850 air cart and the 1870 air drill, and the Case IH 2150 early riser planter series, which I actually did a video on yesterday. You should totally check that video out after this one. 82 Studio is continuing work on his Jackamoose mower, the mower, yeah! This includes the mower and the trailers that go along with it, and some more goodies as well. I believe I also heard him mention he was going to attempt to make a Kubota branded version of this too, but there's always a chance Giants won't accept it since it's just a rebrand. We will find out soon enough though, and if you guys want to see his live stream from last night where he showed off the mower and some of the other stuff, check it out, link below. Also, I made a first look video of his upcoming Mack Superliner X truck yesterday as well. It's similar to his TLX trucks, but completely different all at the same time. Definitely check that video out if you haven't already. Agritono show off some more progress on their F350 Super Duty trucks, which they say that all that's left is to adjust a few things and change the sounds a bit, and then I think they'll be completely done. We do know that there's going to be a single cab and crew cab options with tons of customization and features that make this truck truly unique to FS22, as it shares some but not all of the features that we saw in the FS19 version. But if you like that one, you're going to love this one. AMG Agri's Massey Ferguson 5400 did fail testing again last week due to some shading errors on some of the decals. However, those have been fixed and they were the only things reported. Mod's back with Giants right now, so hopefully it will be the last time. AMG guesses the pack could be released for all platforms as early as this week on ModHub if everything goes smoothly. JA Modding's back working on his John Deere 8110 8410, saying the scaling has been corrected and the cabin has been redone, as well as the hood and front. Next steps are the modeling and mapping and getting the texture on the mount correct. Once they've got the mod in Giants editor, we should have some more information. In the meantime, they got a few mods that are currently with Giants waiting testing. That includes their John Deere 2410 plow and the John Deere 5080 series, which I'll hopefully have videos on both of these in the next few days, so stay tuned for those. Connect Modding have announced their next new pack and new brand coming to Farming Simulator. However, I don't know how to say it. It's Piccin. It's a Brazilian brand, which will be officially licensed and bringing in some new tools and equipment for players on all platforms. So far, we've got a fertilizer spreader and a subsoiler cultivator. Not really sure what it is. These were the only 2 pieces of equipment shown off in their teaser, but knowing custom modding, there are more to come. We don't know that for sure though, so just heads up there. I'll let you guys know once we've got more information and maybe once we could see these as well. If you'd like to take a closer look at the equipment, check out the video that you just seen over on the Connect Modding Group YouTube channel, link below. Another mod that has been sent out for testing is the EY Modding's International Farmall H Series. The regular H Series can be found in small tractors. It's got 26 horsepower and travels at 15 miles per hour or 25 kilometers per hour. And as for the Super H version, this can also be found in small tractors as 30 horsepower and also travels at 15 miles per hour or 25 kilometers per hour. They are both with Giants waiting testing for all platforms. EY Modding has also teased that his next mod is or could be a John Deere. Not quite sure. We'll have to find out. So keep an eye out for that announcement soon. SMI Modding are bringing back one of the most popular mods that they had in Farming Simulator 19, the Fiat Fiat X70 Series tractor. There's going to be several improvements to make this mod better over the previous 19 version. The horsepower configurations will remain the same with 110 horsepower maximum or 70 horsepower base model. However, there will be various tire configurations and other improvements done to it, which will be sent off for testing soon for all platforms. They finished by saying that they'll bring us more updates over the coming weeks. ADA Modding has announced another mod coming back to Farming Simulator 22 from 19, the Gravity Wagon from Stoneway Design. Stoneway is not currently modeling, his life is too busy, so ADub has been given permissions to bring this over. Lots of work has already been done to the mod to get it up to spec over this weekend, and he's gotten some help from Mantrid as well over on the field plane. So, mod's been completed, and it is already sent off for testing for all platforms. Boom, just like that. We should see it on the testing list in the next week or so, and look for Gravity Wagon on the list. Steve's Mods has got another building done and ready to head off for testing for all platforms, the Indoor Silage Shed. This is a covered building where you can make silage instead of being out in the open. You'll be nice and covered. It is UK styled, but it fits in on pretty much any map regardless of style, and he says it should be with Giants for testing sometime in the next week. In the meantime, he started work on Grasslands, which was originally an FS19 map released later in the 19 lifespan. He's going to try and add productions to the map as long as it doesn't affect the slot counts too much for console players. For those of you playing on Southern Cross Station by Hawks23 that released a few days ago on the Mod Hub, there seems to be an issue with cross-platform multiplayer. This could be an easy fix, or maybe it's something that's going to take some time. Either way, he says he's going to be working on it in about a week or so once he gets back from his business trip. This problem does not affect single player at all, and you can continue working just fine there. Additionally, you can still do multiplayer with people on the same system as you, just not cross-platform multiplayer, as that is where the issue is occurring. I'll keep you guys updated on this once we get more information. Alien Jim's got an update for us today on some of his mods, starting off with the Mercury Farms animal pens from FS19. As you may know, these were some of the best and simplest to use animal pens in 19, and the fact that they're coming back is a huge deal for all levels of players in 22. Once that project is completed, he's going to start working on making all the abandoned buildings usable on his Western Wilds map. He says this should not need a new game save to make happen, and that's awesome. And as for his other maps that you may be familiar with, like Mercury Farms, Sussex Farms, and Spectacle Island, he has not decided yet if he's going to be bringing these over to FS22 or not. Either way, you can always play with them on FS17 and FS19 if you'd like to relive these awesome maps right now. And lastly, today, the only bit of news that's PC only related, FDR Logging. They have released their version 1.07 of all their mods, which includes their new brand, Eltec, as well as new map, Logger's Paradise. There's 7 total Eltec mods in this. We have the 317B LL High Cab, we have the 317B Dangle Processor, the 277B Fixed Processor, 277B LL, 317B Shovel Logger, 277B Shovel Logger, and the Eltec 317B Low Cab. There's also a pile of changes, updates, and fixes to all of their other mods as well. And if you're curious, I will leave a link to their Facebook page where you can find the full changes all listed there, as well as their website where you can download the new patch. And as always, make sure you sell off all of your old FDR mods, delete them, etc. before using this update, as you will come into contact with some problems. And make sure you delete everything that you thought you knew about Farm Sim news on the weekends, as this one was totally different and full of big time news. And because this is the self-aware segue to the outro, I have to acknowledge it at least once. Those are the rules. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything that we talked about today can be found in the description below. There's no release dates for mods, myself nor anyone else knows when anything is going to be released. And if I didn't talk about something that you want to know about, that just simply means that there's no new information on that topic at the time of recording this video. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything that you want to know about, and some things you need to know about as well going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new. Join the GoHam fam. Make sure your notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. With that, hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Don't forget, I'm going to be gone part of this next week. I'm still going to have videos on Monday, Tuesday, and like half the day on Wednesday, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday, going to be a little weird.